So, सब सवालों का जवाब भगवत गीता देते हैं. वो धनंजया, rid yourself of all fruitive activities by devotional service and surrender fully to that consciousness. Those who want to enjoy the fruits of their work are misers. One who has actually come to understand one's constitutional position as the external servitor of the Lord gives up all engagements, save working in Krishna consciousness. As already explained, Buddhi Yoga means transcendental loving service to the Lord. Such devotional service is the right course of action for the living entity. Only misers desire to enjoy the fruit of their own work just to be further entangled in material bondage. Except for work in Krishna consciousness, all activities are abominable because they continually bind the worker to the cycle of birth and death. One should therefore never desire to be the cause of work. Everything should be done in Krishna consciousness for the satisfaction of Krishna. Misers do not know how to utilize the assets of riches which they acquire by good fortune or by hard labor. One should spend all the energies working in Krishna consciousness, and that will make one's life successful. Like the misers, unfortunate persons do not employ their human energy in the service of the Lord. My brother Rajnikant, not superstar, South Indian superstar, but my own brother Bobba Rajnikant, he always speaks about this. When your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard. There are many good examples in the lives of the great devotees of the Lord, of those who became indifferent to the rituals of the Vedas simply by devotional service to the Lord. When a person factually understands Krishna and his relationship with Krishna, he naturally becomes completely indifferent to the rituals of fruitive activities. Even though an experienced Brahmana, Sri Madhavendra Puri, a great devotee and acharya in the line of the devotees, says, "O Lord, in my prayers 3 times a day, yani ki Maghrib, Ashraf, sab kuch, all the 3 times prayers, including Maghrib, all glory to you. And bathing, I offer my obeisances unto you, of course. It is for our personal hygiene. O demigods, O forefathers, please excuse me for my inability to offer you my respects. Now, wherever I sit, I can remember the great descendant of the Yadu dynasty, Yadu Vamsha Kishora. Please kill Kishore and Pushpalata of Ponnikallu Gurram people. Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa, and thereby I can free myself from all sinful bondage. I think this is sufficient for me." The Vedic rites and rituals are imperative for neophytes. Comprehending all kinds of prayer 3 times a day, taking a bath early in the morning, offering respects to the forefathers, and when one is fully in Krishna consciousness and is engaged in his transcendental loving service, one becomes indifferent to all these regulative principles because he has already attained perfection. If one can reach the platform of understanding by service to the Supreme Lord Krishna, he has no longer to execute different types of penances and sacrifices as recommended in revealed scriptures. And similarly, if one has not understood that the purpose of the Vedas is to reach Krishna and simply engages in the rituals, or not only rituals, many other materialistic and varieties of different engagements, then he is uselessly wasting time in such engagements. Persons in Krishna consciousness transcend the limit of Shabda Brahma on the range of the Vedas and Upanishads. Krishna consciousness, Krishna Prema. Maine pyar kiya? Yes, Krishna Prema. Maine pyar kiya, you are listening, no? Yes. Shabda Brahma. Ante meer kuda Shabda Brahma. Nada Brahma. Nada Brahma lelara. Amma lali chalura. When your mind is no longer, don't be jalu. Okay? When your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery languages of the Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness. To say that one is in the samadhi is to say that one has fully realized Krishna consciousness. That is, one in full samadhi has realized Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. The highest perfection of self-realization is to understand that one is eternally the servitor of Krishna and that one's only business is to discharge one's duties in Krishna consciousness. A Krishna conscious person or unflinching devotee of the Lord should not be disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas nor be engaged in fruitive activities for promotion to the heavenly kingdom. In Krishna consciousness, one comes directly into communication with Krishna, and thus all directions from Krishna may be understood in that transcendental state. One is sure to achieve results by such activities and attain conclusive knowledge. One has only to carry out the orders of Krishna or his representative, the spiritual master. Dear friends, we have to understand few things in a different way also. అంటే దేవుడు చెప్తుంటాడు, ఎంతో ఎంతో చెప్తుంటాడు. దాని అర్థం 5500 years క్రితం రాసింది ఇప్పుడు అదే ఫాలో అవ్వమని, లేదా ఇప్పుడు అదే పెట్టుకొని మనసులో బండ గుర్తులు పెట్టుకొని అదే మీరు అంటే ప్రాక్టికల్గా ఉండకుండా అప్లై చేయమని కాదు. God has his own expectations and people has their own mannerisms. Am I confusing you? Confused state like that. So God's expectations వేరేగా ఉంటాయి. People's revelations, lamentations and కాన్వర్జేషన్ వేరేగా ఉంటుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ యండమూరి వీరేంద్రనాథ్ ఒకలా మాట్లాడతారు, ఒకలా రాస్తారు, ఆయన శైలి ఒకలా ఉంటుంది. ఎత్తనపూడి సులోచనారాణి ఒకలా రాస్తారు, ఆమె శైలి వేరేగా. అండ్ మీరు ఎప్పుడైనా గమనించారా షేక్స్పియర్ స్టైల్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది? ఓపెనింగ్ సెంటెన్సే దడక్ ఉంటుంది. అంటే ఓపెనింగ్ సెంటెన్సే ఝలక్కిస్తాడు ఆయన. అసలు ఓపెనింగ్ సెంటెన్స్ తోటే you can make out he is like Vedavyasa, he is equal to Valmiki. అలా మళ్ళీ జాన్ కిడ్స్ సాఫ్ట్గా ఎంతో సోబర్గా ఉంటారు. Wordsworth, the person who said I have promises to keep, miles to go. జీవితంలో ఎప్పుడూ మర్చిపోలేని కొన్ని డైలాగ్స్ ఉంటాయి. అందులో ఒకటి, ఏ పావ్ ఆప్ జమీన్ పే మత్ రఖియే, పావ్ మైలా హో జాయేగా. అలా ఉండేవి నా పాదాలు. బ్రహ్మ కడిగిన పాదాలు కాదు, కానీ ఇప్పుడు నాకే రోజు అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది, ఏ పావ్ ఆప్ జమీన్ పే మత్ రఖియే, జమీన్ మైలా హో జాయేగా.